Welcome to my channel where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. In this video, we are looking at the efforts that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is making to ensure the success of his tax reform bills, which are before the National Assembly. You know that the tax reform bills that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu submitted to the National Assembly for passage into law had met several roadblocks on its actualization. The first to resist the tax reform bill was the Northern Governors and the Northern Traditional Rulers Council when they met in Kaduna shortly after the bill was presented to the National Assembly. They raised eyebrow about some sections of the tax reform bills. And after that meeting, which was chaired by the chairman of the Northern Governors Forum, the governor of Gombe State, they resolved that National Assembly lawmakers from the region should not support the bill until it addressed their areas of concern. Following that protest or that observation, shortly after that, there was a meeting of National Economic Council headed by Vice President Kashim Shettima. After that, in that meeting, the Northern Governors presented the issues, the areas of concern, and it was also at that forum, other governors were there. You know, the National Economic Council is made up of state governors and the Vice President as the chairman and some other key economic people in the federal government. After that, the other governors outside the Northern region also agree that there are gray areas that need to be addressed in the bills that they need to be addressed, that it should be kept on hold. In fact, they advise that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they should take the bill back to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu so that there will be more consultation before they go further on it. But Bola Ahmed Tinubu doubled down and insisted that he's not going to retrieve it back from National Assembly, and that anybody who has an issue or any issue with any section of the tax reform bills, the person can go to National Assembly and make his or her case. That's leaving the matter in the hands of the National Assembly now created another challenge, because the National Assembly was now divided, especially with several Northern senators openly opposing it because of the issues they felt is not in the interest of the region. They are openly against it, and they made their position very clearly. Because of that, the back and forth over the bill at the National Assembly, the House of Representatives in National Assembly later put it permanently, suspended it indefinitely. It was after the National Assembly had suspended it indefinitely that the Senate also did similar thing. And all they say is that for consultation, and the consultation is ongoing. Now we heard that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is trying to reach out to the Northern leaders to convince them to support the bill despite their reservations. And that he is using back channels to try to persuade them to see the need for the bill that is in the best interest of the country and that no state, no region is going to lose. It's a win-win situation. But the feelers we are getting is that despite the effort of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he is not making any headway. And since he is not making any headway, how is the bill going to pass through? Don't forget that the North has majority of the lawmakers in National Assembly. So how is he going to pass the bill, especially with his doubling down that he is not shifting? You know, when he appeared on his first media chat with select journalists, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu doubled down and said that there's nothing there's nothing he will change in the bill. That nothing will be changed. That there's nothing wrong with the bill. In other words, telling the National Assembly lawmakers that don't tamper with the bill, I think it's okay. But that's not the feeling from North and some other parts of the country in respect of the bill. So he is doubling down. So how is he going to succeed in making that bill a reality in a democracy like Nigeria? And to confirm that demand that Tinubu means business, when he was in Enugu recently, several days after asserting that in a media chat that the bill is good to go, he was in Enugu, and he also mentioned the issue of the tax reform and said that it is going to go ahead. And he used a Yoruba adage to show, buttress his point. He said the pig will get to the slaughter, but there will be a lot of noise. I will live with the noise. Let me say it again, what Tinubu said. He said the pig will get to the slaughter, but there will be a lot of noise. I will live with the noise. So he sees opposition to the bill as a noise, necessary noise that people will always make. At the end of the day, the bill will pass. That is my interpretation. I think that's the message he was passing in Enugu on this matter. That the pig will get to the slaughter, but there will be a lot of noise. I will live with the noise. So you feel that the tax reform bill is a goal. It's a goal, like they say, local balance. But before it can work, you need to pass it in National Assembly. And for you to pass it, you have to have the buy-in of the northern lawmakers, who are the majority in the National Assembly. So how is he going to pass it without them? Especially when there are many northern leaders, including Northern Elders Forum, are reminding their sons and daughters in National Assembly that there will be political cost to pay if the bill is passed the way it is and they are part of it. And you know what it means to be buried politically when you go and vote in National Assembly in support of a bill of Tinubu, a bill that your people, the people who sent you to National Assembly to go and represent them, say they don't want, and you support that bill. You pay a price for it. That's the truth. You pay a price for it. Even if Tinubu managed to help you rig the election in 2027 and you return, you will definitely pay a price for it later. But is it not better for the president to listen to what people are saying and see how the bill could be a win-win situation? Because As I said earlier on in the beginning of this video, Tinubu is using the back doors to see how he can woo northern leaders to support the bill. And the feelers we are getting is that those northern leaders are not shifting ground. The northern governors are not shifting ground. The northern elders are not shifting ground. They are insisting that the bill must be tinkered with. The northern stakeholders are not shifting ground. So how is he going to do it? How is he going to ensure the passage of the bill? That's what we're going to see. What do you think? Why is Tinubu still insisting that the bill will pass under his present state when he doesn't have the number to push it through the National Assembly? Because I can tell you for free, if Tinubu has the number, there wouldn't have been the suspension of the bill in the House of Representatives and now in the Senate. Because if Tinubu has the number, he has a rubber stamp Senate president, they would have just pushed it. In fact, the bill would have been signed into law. The reason why you are seeing all this consultation was because Tinubu doesn't have the number. And if he pushes it and do it in a style that will make the northern lawmakers to pass it, those northern lawmakers will pay a price for it politically. They will pay a price. If not now, later. Certainly, many will pay the price in 2027. Others will pay the price after 2027 for going against the interest of their people. So why don't you have a win-win situation whereby you look at where people are complaining and see how you can adjust it to their benefit, and also adjust it in making sure that those who are assumed to be the major beneficiaries under the bill the way it is right now do not lose out. They also win something, so that we have a win-win situation. Why is that so difficult that we can't have it? In any case, let me close by the word of Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election. What the country needs now is not taxation. What the country needs now is productivity. Already the businesses in Nigeria are dying. It is businesses that will generate tax. The businesses are dying. How do you reactivate the businesses? Reactivate the businesses. Increase productivity. It is for productivity that the tax revenue will increase. It is not by taxing those who are already overtaxed or taxing companies that are already struggling to survive. That's my ending statement on this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.